This is Combat365.tv. Like and subscribe for more hard-hitting combat sports content. I'm now joined by the real pretty boy, Anthony Taylor. I think that if you were putting the stakes on that fight, I guess the winner gets to keep the pretty boy name. Just defeated Mike Hales out there. Great win.
Thank you. It was a tough win, tough kid, but my experience got the best of him.
Yeah, you were mentioning that, there was a bit of back and forth talk between you during the fight. Can you just elaborate on what you said and what he said as well?
He came in there underestimating me, my experience, who I trained with, thinking that with a 3-5 record, I told him, like, hey, man, you're fighting cans. I told him like this, like, bro, you pretty much fought in the amateurs. Now, this is your first professional fight now. Welcome to the big league. I tell everybody, like I told Dean Barry, and I tell everybody my game plan, I'm like this, bro, if you kick me, I'm going to wrestle you. But if you don't kick, I'll stand up and bang with you. No one likes to listen, Andres. They don't like to listen.
They do not like to listen. Do you feel he underestimated you a little bit?
Absolutely. They always underestimate me because, there's not a lot of footage. Every day and day and night, I'm training with Darcy O'Leary, Jiu-Jitsu. I'm training with AJ McKee, Aaron Pico, Joey Davis, Antonio, Baby Slice. They're breaking me every time I go with them. So it gives my mentality to go out there, and I thank those guys. Also, thanks Carlos Rocha, who's my Jiu-Jitsu teacher, and Jason Manley. They push me to a limit where I've never been pushed. And for that, my worth ethic exceeds my expectations.
That's a great team you mentioned there, but they weren't here tonight. Talk about how for you it was not having them in the corner.
Oh man, it was mentally draining. It's hard to sleep. I cried. Honestly, I cried. After this fight, I cried, but I was thankful. Fortunately, Antonio had to cover Joey. This was, months prior before me taking this fight, AJ and Aaron, they're doing their thing. So fortunately, they couldn't make it. Otherwise, they would have. I know they did. My boxing, Chris Lopez from Lightning's Boxing Gym in Oakland, he offered to go, but it was last second, and I couldn't get the fare. But it's okay, because I'm here. I know that they're with me, my Body Shop family, and my Darcy O'Leary Jiu-Jitsu, and my Body Shop family, and my boxing family. They're here in my heart. So I know they know what to expect when I go in that cage.
Tell me about the walkout. Tell me about the entrance.
Oh, man. It didn't go as planned. I was trying to come out like Apollo Creed, but hey,
I heard that.
Yeah, but it's a small show. But I got bigger plans than this. I got a bigger walkout than this coming up. Bigger stage, bigger crowd, bigger arena. So I got so much to think of, and I got so many people I want to add in and part as a props and plays. But we all know. Hopefully we get something in Halloween. We kind of have a Halloween treat, nice. If you know what I'm saying, for my entrance.
Are you here to stay in BAMMA? I know that this year they've only got one more card planned, apparently, potentially two, but next year, fully loaded schedule.
Let's see. I definitely want to push. I definitely want to push to go to back to Bellator or the UFC. But right now I like BAMMA. I'm focused with BAMMA. I'm really close with the staff, Matt, Chris, David, Ashley. I'm really good with these guys. Ross, right now this is my home. I like fighting overseas. They take care of me. When I shoot them ideals, they're like, yeah, I like it. Go for it. Do it. Why not? It's new. Try it. So, right now I'm taking one fight at a time. I will be fighting again for BAMMA, for sure. I don't know if it's this year or beginning of next year, but I will be fighting again.